fast forward to next summer, the summer of 2026. All right. You're looking at the MLS. You're noticing that some of these newer agents are outselling you. They're doubling and tripling your production. Agents that have only been in the business for 5 months, 6 months, 7 months. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're dumb. And it's not because you're not working hard. But while you were sitting on the sidelines waiting to see if AI is just going to be some fad or some hype, or, which is most likely, you were too busy to integrate AI into your workflow. You were too busy to learn how it works and to integrate it. And so you just kept kicking the can down the road. While you were doing that, these new agents were using it to pump out better content, more content, follow up faster, follow up better, and work more leads and generate more leads than you could ever dream of. The AI day of reckoning is not just coming. I believe it's here today. It's already here today, but you won't realize it for 6 to 12 months. When you're looking back on today, you're going to realize, holy shit, where was I? What was I doing? What was I thinking? Because you're going to find yourself left behind, meaning a lot of the clients that you should have gotten will not be going to you. Some other agent who's AI powered will be getting those. And by then, good luck catching up. Okay. I believe the AI reckoning, the day of reckoning for AI, for real estate agents, is here today. We're going to talk about what that means and what you can do about it so that you are ahead of the curve. What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 399 of the Massive Agent Podcast. I am your host, Dustin Brohm, here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I just got back from an amazing meeting. I'll tell you about that here in a minute, in Richmond, Virginia. Really amazing stuff happening behind the scenes in our industry and among agents. And I'm going to share what I mean by that here shortly. But let's talk about this day of reckoning for AI for real estate agents. I believe it's today. I believe the day of reckoning, the AI day of reckoning, that day that so many agents were fearing, like, hey, AI is going to take my job or whatever, it's here today. It doesn't look like what you thought it would. AI is not completely by itself taking over. However, agents who are integrating and using and leveraging AI in their businesses are taking over. That's what it looks like today. Of course, AI is going to be dramatically more powerful, smarter, more capable, and able to do so much more for you a year from now. But right now, today, it's already happening. So you cannot afford to continue burying your head in the sand. I'm going to talk about a lot today. I'm going to talk about what you can do specifically, and I have some grievances to air. Let's consider this the Festivus episode, all right? We have the airing of grievances that I have with our industry or with leadership in our industry, or if you're watching the video, with leadership in our industry. I am stunned at how many brokers and brokerage executives, brokerage leadership, who have their heads so far up their ass when it comes to AI that they don't realize they are screwing their own agents. They don't realize that they're putting themselves out of business eventually, but definitely making their own brokerage irrelevant and obsolete in the near future by not focusing 100% on AI and leveraging its power today. It's stunning to me that one of the larger brokerages out there, I know, because I've heard it from the mouths of some of the leadership at one of the largest brokerages out there, that they are going to encourage their agents to use AI, but as a brokerage, they're not going to be doing anything with it. They're not going to be integrating it. They're not going to be, providing AI tools or AI empowered systems to their agents, but they're going to encourage their agents to use it. I think that's insane. I think it's malpractice. It's brokerage malpractice. And here's the thing. I want you to ask yourself this, okay? Because ultimately you are in business for yourself. You are in business for yourself. Hopefully you're not in business by yourself. Hopefully you have some people around you, running buddies, business partners, people to build with. But ultimately your business is up to you. Okay? Realize that. No matter if you're a team leader, if you're a solo agent, if you're brand new, if you one of these agents that's been in the business for 35 years and they tell you every freaking time you talk to them how long they've been in the business, and they're usually wrong about everything. Okay, that's besides the point. And I'm coming in spicy today. It's going to get spicier. It's going to get spicier. Where the hell was I going with that? It's brokerage malpractice. What I'm seeing out there. So ask yourself this: is your brokerage helping? Is your brokerage encouraging you to leverage AI? One, and hopefully they are. There's a lot of them who are encouraging agents to do it. They're doing some training around it and all of that. By the way, there's a free 8-week training program that I'll tell you about here in a minute that my brokerage is doing for any agent in the industry, 100% free, all on AI. It's like an AI 8-week boot camp accelerator, absolutely free. I'm going to give examples of bad leadership, and I'm going to give some examples of really good leadership in our industry because I'm seeing it firsthand. I'll give you that link here in a second. You're gonna love that. But is your brokerage encouraging you to use AI? Okay, and if so, are they integrating? Are they making efforts to integrate AI and everything it can do into the brokerage itself to help you do what you do better, faster, cheaper, more efficiently? Okay, is your brokerage bringing AI into how it all operates? From what I've seen, there's 2 or 3 brokerages in the entire freaking industry that are legitimately saying, hey, AI is the thing. We're going all in on it. We're building a team of engineers to build systems and tools for our agents to use so that they can sell more and do more in less time. They can service more clients in less time because of leverage. AI right now today is providing insane leverage. And some of you aren't using it. It's just wild. But beyond that, brokerages are ignoring it. So has your brokerage been silent about AI? I talked to a couple agents last week, and they say they have not heard a single freaking word. They haven't seen one email. They haven't seen one training. They haven't seen one resource or anything AI related from their brokerage at all, ever. What the fuck? What is that? It's malpractice. And these people call themselves leaders. I'm not going to call out any particular brokerage here, but you know what's happening behind the scenes with the brokerage you're at or the team that you're on, okay? Because some teams heads are in the sand. I see agents with their heads in the sand, and they think that somehow AI, like they can just keep ignoring it for another 6 months or a year or whatever, or I'll just hire someone one day who can take care of AI for me. Well, now, yes, you can hire people who are AI experts, maybe in certain areas or overall, who can do stuff on your behalf and integrate it into your systems. Absolutely, you can do that. But the underlying mindset that drives me out of my mind that I believe is super harmful to you and your business and your freaking future is I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to put any mental energy into it. I'll just get someone else to do it for me. Good luck with that. Okay. You've got to ask yourself, and I really want you to do this. How well has your brokerage supported you in terms of AI leverage? You've got to answer that. If they've been non-existent, or if they've been very silent, or there's really not much going on, maybe they have a training here or there, but then there's nothing else changing. There's no tools that they've provided you that are AI powered and AI leveraged. They're not giving you any ways to service more people faster, more efficiently, cheaper, and in less time. I would say that that's a problem. If you believe, like I do, that AI is going to continue faster and faster and faster to innovate and grow and get better and smarter and more powerful and able to do more for you, doesn't it trouble you that your leadership doesn't see it that way? Again, you have to decide on how you feel about that. I know that there are brokerages that are pouring millions and tens of millions of dollars and hundreds and thousands and tens of thousands of hours into grabbing AI integrating it into the business so that the agents have the tools to thrive and do better and grow and service more clients more efficiently. There's a few brokerages who are doing a hell of a job that I know about. There's probably a couple more that I don't know about, some smaller ones, and kudos to you. If you're doing the right thing, if your brokerage is truly doing the right thing, good. But most of them are just dipping their toes. They're just dipping their toes. And so I'm taking this opportunity right now to call out brokerage leadership around the country and saying, what the hell, if you are not going all in on AI right now today, if you don't already have plans to go all in on AI for your agents right now today, you deserve to be fired. It is malpractice, it is irresponsible, and it's just ridiculous. Like it's incompetence at the highest level. I mean, are you a government employee? I mean, because we've seen this at the government level for a long time. I know. I'm jumping all over the toes. So, okay. Leadership is one thing. Okay. So I'm pissed off at leadership in this industry for sure, because they are unknowingly or, just through ignorance and just through incompetence or laziness or whatever, they're screwing over their agents. So here's my message. You have to take control and realize that if you're not getting it, find another place, find a new brokerage who actually gets it. Or if you really don't want to go anywhere else, if your brokerage is fantastic and you love everything about it, then that means it's on you. You've got to go find those resources. You have to go learn how they work. You have to take the time to integrate and to use them. Because I'll tell you what, I mean, I'm hearing stories of agents who are not getting the business. They are not getting hired because their client will ask them a simple question like, so how often do you use Claude? How often do you use ChatGPT 5? How often, or how are you using ChatGPT? How are you using Gemini in your business specifically? How will you use it to help me sell my house for more money? And the agents that don't have an answer, guess what happens? You get no listing. Agents who do have an answer and can show, oh, here's how we do it. Here's how we're using it. Here's how it's integrated into our business. Here's how we're using it to accomplish more and to market your home better and to write better copy for our ads. Here's how we're using it to do all the different things. You will get the business. So we're at this awesome period of time where, like, just if you are using AI at a basic level on a consistent basis, you're standing out above most. 6 to 12 months from now, I don't think that'll be the case. And those who still decide not to do shit with AI, you're slowly just going to find yourself struggling to get business. It's not like one day you're going to wake up and you're going to have an inbox full of people that are like, I didn't hire you because you're not leveraging AI. I didn't hire you because you're not up to date on AI. You're not going to hear that. What you're just going to get is fewer conversations, fewer referrals, fewer people hiring you, fewer at bats to even be hired. You're going to have lower views. You're going to have, like, all of this stuff will happen. And slowly you're going to be like, I don't know what it is. It's the market. This market's so tough. I'm not getting any business. And so shit, I better go get another job or start another business or something. That's what it'll look like. No one's going to come tell you, hey, you didn't get this listing because you're not leveraging AI tools, but it will happen. All right, back to some of my notes here. Okay. And I promise you, stick with me for a minute and I'll tell you about that free training. It's called Agent Breakthrough that is being done. It's an 8-week AI training on how and what and why to use these AI tools, done by Jason Pantana, 100% free for any agent at any brokerage. I'll tell you about that here in a second. I'll give you the link for it. I just got back from Richmond, Virginia. Okay. I was there because I have the honor of being one of the growth ambassadors at my brokerage. Okay. So at Real, I'm one of the growth ambassadors, which at our company, that means it's the top 50 agent attractors who have the it's like a combination of the largest networks plus like how fast they grew it. It's a type thing, like the biggest builders of the company basically. And it's still humbling to think that I qualified to be in that room, to be in this group. So I just got back from a growth ambassador meeting for our brokerage, and there were 26 to 30. I think there are about 26 of the growth ambassadors who could make it, plus Tamir, our founder and CEO, Jenna, our COO, Dre, our CMO, Joel, our senior VP. Joel runs the show behind the scenes, by the way. Like the company wouldn't operate without Joel. Joel, I freaking love you. Anyways, us agents are sitting there. The executives are sitting there, and we're just talking about how to improve, what we can do better, how to get more agents included, how to get more agents into production, how to do all of this. And of course, the topic of AI came up. And so our founder, Tamir, our founder and CEO, Tamir, I don't know if you're not with Real, you probably don't know this. And even if you are with Real, you may not realize this. Real has made a very conscious, very concerted effort and a conscious decision that AI is the future for this industry. And we have hundreds and hundreds of engineers. We have a giant team who is taking AI and bringing it in-house and building tools and systems and resources for our agents to use. It's been very cool to see. But Tamir was kind of painting the vision at this meeting in Richmond about, like right now, AI, if I'm being honest, it frustrates me a little bit because I know that it's possible to do so much more, but I need it to do this extra 5%, but it's just not getting there. I need it to do this little extra bit, but it's not, and I don't know what to do about it yet. So we're kind of in that weird messy middle. There's still a lot of efficiency that's happened internally. I just heard this morning that 30% of our support tickets from our agents who need support or have a question or need help with something, 30% of those, I think it was last month. I might be wrong. 30% of the support tickets just last month were eliminated through our AI because our AI just like answered the questions or gave them what they needed or gave them a link to whatever they were looking for. So we're able to, service agents a lot faster, and it costs the company less money to do through our AI automation. So the reason that I'm bringing this up is when Tamir was talking about what AI is going to be, okay, we're working on a system that every agent will have a unique phone number and a URL and a unique AI for clients system, okay, where you have an AI assistant who will talk to your clients, especially prospects, okay? Clients definitely, but prospects, those that are just like beginning the home search, those that are considering listing their house, it will be so intelligent that it will answer their questions. And by the way, he demonstrated how you can just talk to it, just like you can talk to ChatGPT. You can talk to it, and you have the option of making it in your voice. So they believe they are literally talking to you. It could be 3 a.m, whatever. You could be talking to 5 people or 500 people within the system. It doesn't matter. It's just all automated. And so someone could say, hey, here's what I'm looking for with this house, but I actually want something that has a view of the sunset. I want something in this school district. Here's what's important to us, blah, 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 blah. And the AI will be able to search homes that are on the market. And so if somebody wants a view of the sunset from the front porch, like right now, how are you going to find that out? I mean, it's very difficult. I know sometimes an MLS will have the frontage of the house listed, but what if they want a view from the back porch? Like you got to go to the house before you can realize, oh, the sun comes up that way. That's where the view will be. Well, there's really nothing here on this side of the house. This isn't going to work. Some people want to sit on their deck with their coffee and watch the sunrise. So anyways, the AI will be able to look from the photos, from the listing photos, we'll be able to know which way the home faces, where the sunset will be, where the sunrise will be, whether like where there's going to be a view or not. So it's going to, it will be able to do stuff that we manually have to do now. It will just be able to automatically do it when a client's like, hey, I'm looking for a house that has a view of the sunrise from the back deck so that we can have our morning coffee because that's important to us. It will be able to actually do that in a highly accurate way and say, hey, here, how about this? And here's a photo of it. Here, how about this? So that's just one example. What AI can do today is so small and limited compared to what it's going to be. And that's exciting. So to hear that as a company, we've gone all in on AI, and we believe that this is what Tamir said. We believe that so our goal is to help agents to service, not just to get a bunch of more clients, but to service the clients they have with much less of their time so they can service a lot more clients at the same time. So if you're only able to sell 10 homes a month, let's say you're only able to sell 5 homes a month right now on your own. But with AI tools the right way, built the right way, if a lot of that work is taken off your plate, you could then service 10 clients a month, 15 clients a month. And it's going to help you with lead generation. It's going to help you with all this other stuff too, to actually increase your business. So I see firsthand that this is possible. I'm seeing what's built. I'm seeing how it functions today. I'm seeing how agents are able to use these tools that are provided by the brokerage today. And it just boggles my mind that there's brokerages that are like, nope, we're not going to do that. Nope, we're not going to, not important to us. It's just wild. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. So you might want to break the door down of your brokerage leadership and say, what the hell? Like, let's get going on this, because it's just ridiculous. What else? All right. We teach clients all the time about the cost of waiting, right? If you're saving up money for a down payment and you wait too long, the home price is probably going to be higher, or interest rates will be higher, or whatever. Like, and we've all had those clients, unfortunately, that, how do I put this? We've all had those clients who have waited. Actually, they're not even clients because they screwed themselves. They would have been clients had they listened to us 3 years ago when you're like, hey, you don't need 20% down. We can get you into a house for 5% or 3.5% or 3% or whatever. And they're like, no, we don't want mortgage insurance. So they're like, well, saving 20% down. And during that time, what happened to interest rates? Think about people that you've spoken to. Some of them are your clients who were able to afford much less home than they needed because they waited too damn long. We should be educating our consumers on the cost of waiting because it's real. We've seen what happens if rates go up, if home prices go up, and you wait too long, you get priced out. We've all talked to somebody who waited too long. They should have bought pre-COVID, and they waited until like 2022 or something, or 23 to buy, and the price of the home was almost twice as much. They were able to get half the home, or they were only able to get 3 bedrooms instead of 5 bedrooms with their budget. Now think of this for you. Think of this for agents, okay? Waiting to embrace technology that currently exists and is, wow, I just threw a marker, that is able to help you be more efficient and create more content and communicate more effectively and communicate at mass and automate a bunch of stuff that you're not personally required to do, but it still needs to be done. Waiting to implement that is super costly. It's the same concept, the cost of waiting. There is a huge cost to waiting. Waiting is the riskiest move. So 6 to 12 months from now, are you going to be one of those agents that looks back and you're like, I'm glad that I started embracing ChatGPT and Claude and Gemini and whatever the hell else back then? Or are you going to be someone that's like, son of a bitch, Dustin was right? And now you're seeing other agents just lapping you. And you're like, where's my business? And you have to try to play catch up. This is a scenario where I don't want to be right. I do not want this for you. I do not want this for our industry. But I fear that I am right. And I think if you're honest with yourself, I am too. But I know this is a heavy episode, but get your head out of your ass and embrace AI. Take 20 minutes a day. Do it at the end of the day even, and just learn how stuff works. Play with it. And by the way, if you're using ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, and you're like, well, I wonder what else it can do, ask it what else it can do for you. If you don't, we're like, well, I don't know which prompt to use to get it to do this or that. Ask it which prompt to use. Say, hey, write me a prompt that will accomplish this. As long as you know what you want to do, AI can help you get there and help you do it. So I use ChatGPT all the time to write prompts. Like, I don't know how to prompt that, but I know what the end result is. So I say, write me a prompt based on everything you know about me and my business. Write me a prompt that will help me accomplish this. I encourage you to do this. Because if you delay, you're going to have to work twice as hard, at least, to catch back up. Right? If it's even possible. And then if you are dabbling with AI, if you just kind of dip your toes in every once in a while, it's time to stop dabbling. Okay, a mindset shift needs to happen, going from dabbling to integrating, to being an integrator. Okay, stop thinking of AI as some gimmick that you'll just use every once in a while. Treat it like it's a full-time assistant. Treat it like it's your marketing director. Treat it like it's your director of operations. Treat it like it's your chief technology officer, because damn it can be, if you're using it the right way. I'm sure you're sick of hearing this, but I think it's true. It's cliche, but it's true. AI is not going to replace real estate agents anytime soon. Like, I don't see how AI will completely replace agents. It will continue to do more and more and more on the behalf of agents, but AI is not going to replace agents anytime in the foreseeable future, in my opinion. But agents who use AI will absolutely replace those agents that don't. I believe that with all of my heart. I know this, and I think you do too. So I promised you want to learn about AI. We have so my brokerage decided to do this program. It's an 8-week training program with Jason Pantana, all about AI. And if you want to get up to speed fast, do this. It's 100% free. It does not matter which brokerage you're at. There is no sales pitch to join our brokerage or anything like that. It's just, we believe that agents who are not leveraging AI are going to be left behind, and it will negatively affect families. It will negatively affect your income, your livelihood, your family. And we don't like that. So we're like, let's put this resource out there. It's called Agent Breakthrough. Go to agentbreakthrough.com. Through is spelled THRU. So agentbreakthrough.com. Register for it. When does it start? I should probably look this up. Doesn't even say. It might just be live, actually. I could have completely understood. Oh, it starts in September. Okay. September 30th through November 18th. Virtual every Tuesday. Registration opens today, but 2 days later if you're listening to this. So agentbreakthrough, THRU.com. Go register for it, because I believe there is a cap at some point. So my gift to you, our gift to you, there'll be no like don't worry about registering thinking that, okay, now they've got your information, so we're going to come try to like pitch you on joining Real. That's not what this is. It's just a gift. No one's going to knock down your door saying, okay, well, now you should join Real because you joined this training program. That, I hope you know this. Like, I think a lot of you do. That's not how our brokerage operates. That's not how we do things. First off, it's annoying, not the right thing to do. It's also the least effective way to build a brokerage. It's the least effective way to actually get agents to want to come work with us, is to be slimy and, catch 22s and, bait and switch bullshit. So agentbreakthrough, THRU.com, free AI program with Jason Pantana, an 8-week free AI training experience for agents who refuse to play small. Love that. I hope this was helpful. I know I'm definitely on a very tall soapbox today, but I I was just thinking a lot while I was at that growth ambassadors meeting, hearing how like all the different amazing things that it's going to do. Like, our AI at my company is going to nurture and cultivate your leads for you. That's the goal of it. It's going to nurture your leads for you. It'll get them connected with a loan officer, and you can choose who that is. You can give them a few options. You can say, hey, it's connect with this person. Like, you train it on how you want it. It'll connect them with an LO for mortgage financing for pre-approval. It'll connect them with title. It can connect them with other vendors. It'll help them through home search and through listing and getting ready for a listing and all that good stuff. So that then you just wait until they spit out the other end ready to go, and then you service them. That's incredible. Imagine if you didn't have to prospect, if you didn't have to nurture anymore, if the lead nurturing was done way more efficiently, automatically, for free, 24/7, and you just worked with the clients that came out the other end. Imagine how many more homes you could sell. Pretty incredible. So I know that this episode probably sounded very pessimistic. Well, I know that I was definitely up on a soapbox, but this is serious shit. Like, imagine if you said years ago, "Oh, that internet thing, yeah, I'll figure that out later." Like, I know that there's agents crushing it on that internet thing or that social media thing, but I'll just do it later. It's not really for me. I'm too busy working my clients. Well, yeah, if you're too busy managing the business that you do have, at some point, once that business closes, what happens? You don't have any more business because you stopped doing the shit that got you busy in the first place. I hope this is your wake-up call. I hope this is the smack in the ass that you needed to get serious. I gave you some resources to get up to speed at a minimum. Like, while you're waiting for Agent Breakthrough to start, just use ChatGPT and say, hey, based on what you know about my business, how should I be using you? How can I use you to get more leverage? How can I use you to be more efficient? How can I use you to better serve my clients, to get more leads, whatever? How can I use you to grow my business? And just let it guide you. Hope this was helpful, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Before we wrap, I got to grab my notes here. So you've heard me talk about BAMX a lot. I've talked about BAMX has been a sponsor and a partner of this show for a couple of years now. If you have not yet seen, like visually seen, what is included in BAMX and what BAMX actually is, there are some amazing videos that walks you through exactly what BAMX is, exactly what's included, exactly what type of content they're going to create for you and deliver to you. If you take the 5 minutes and go watch the videos over at massiveagentsociety.com/BAMX, massiveagentsociety.com/BAMX. Go watch the videos. They did a screen recording. They're like, hey, here's what BAMX is. Here's what you get. Here's how it works. Here's what it's going to do for you. If you haven't taken the time to look at BAMX, which I believe is one of the best communities out there, one of the best tools that agents can have, if you have not visually seen how it works, do yourself a favor and go to massiveagentsociety.com/BAMX and check it out right now. And Keeping Current Matters, they've been the partner of the show for a long time too. Be the advisor that your clients trust with Keeping Current Matters. KCM gives you easy to understand market insights, ready to share graphics and scripts to keep you looking like a pro. You can try KCM for free over at trykcm.com/BAM. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you guys next week for episode 400. What the hell? Amazing. See you guys then.